New at 10, Colorado being blamed for increasing law enforcement costs in other states. The reason they're giving is recreational pot. 7 News reporter Amanda Kost, always investigating, uncovering a county in Nebraska pulling over more Colorado drivers than any other state, and now asking you to foot the bill.
The long walk from the patrol car to the office. Dual County, Nebraska Sheriff Adam Hayward just chased off teenagers harassing an elderly resident and trying to sell vacuums. But the truth is, more often than not,
if we get a call for someone going around bothering people selling vacuums, we can't just jump and leave that.
Time and resources tied up.
Well, you smell it. I mean, there's no way you could hide that.
Dealing with all of this weed.
That's what all these trash bags are filled with. All these totes, these buckets are all filled with.
Different products with one thing in common.
And you're saying all of this is from Colorado?
Yes, every bit of this that's in here you can buy from a dispensary in Colorado, and every bit of this came from Colorado. But now with Amendment 64, with recreational marijuana, we've seen just a huge influx of people going over and picking it up and bringing it back.
Stopping it, expensive, and that's just the beginning.
We have these people we arrest with felony charges, then we have to pay for them to be in jail. We have to pay for their medical expenses while they're in jail, and we have to usually pay for their public defenders, because even though they have money to buy weed, they don't have any money to pay for an attorney, and the county gets stuck paying all that.
Since 2011, the cost of housing inmates up $100,000.
Big counties where the population's huge, a $100,000 increase probably isn't that much, but when basically that comes from 1,800 people, that's a big increase.
A financial burden, and Hayward wants the state of Colorado to foot the bill.
They should be paying for these people's attorneys and their stay in jail, because essentially it's a problem they created for us.
A proposed bill in Colorado to share surplus medical marijuana funds with bordering states died in this year's legislative session. One door closing, Hayward won't give up until the county can no longer pay.
Fighting it so hard is to keep it out of our county so we don't end up with all this in our school systems with our local people.
Amanda Kost, 7 News.
Now, the governor's office telling 7 News that Colorado is committed to spending marijuana tax revenue on programs that help Coloradans. Any changes on how that money is spent will have to wait until the General Assembly reconvenes next year.